Hello and welcome back to Ant Holleufer. I know a lot of you out there might be wondering why I left YouTube for like a year and a half, 2 years maybe. And to be honest, let's just write that in the description because I don't really want to tell that right now. Long story short, I don't have my earlier ant colony anymore. And now I have 3 new ant colonies. Today I'm gonna show my 3 new ant colonies because they're all new. It's a Lasius niger colony, a Mesobarbarian colony, and a Camponotus Vegas. I don't know how you pronounce that, to be honest. The Lasius niger colony I have had for a week or something. The Camponotus colony I've just gotten yesterday, haven't even unpacked them yet. I'm gonna do that here in this video, and the same with the Mesobarbarians, I haven't unpacked that either. But let's start with the Lasius niger colony. On the screen right now you can see the timestamps for when I'll skip to the next ant colony. Here we have the Lasius niger colony. Beautiful queen, around 20 workers, and they're living in this little homemade all-in-one outworld nest thing. It's made out of white tongue, and to be honest, I weren't the best at making it because I ended up making it a little too big. Then I had to test and finally it fitted this little outworld I've bought, and I scratched the whole thing, and yeah, that's why some of the glass may be a little dirty and you can't see the ants totally clear. That's because I scratched it. But the ants are doing great. The queens have laid a lot of eggs and there's a lot of larvae on the way. There isn't that many pupae because they just hatched most of them last week. I think there's around 1 or 2 right now, and I decided to give the ants a mealworm. To be clear first here, these mealworms are pre-killed. I don't like seeing them suffer, so it's just the nerves you can see moving the legs and the tail a little bit. That's just a nerve. They are pre-killed, all of them. It took some time before they discovered it, but when they finally did, actually it was a bit disappointed. Last time I gave them a mealworm, there were like 5 or 6 workers up eating them, but they never really got so much interest to this one, probably because they were fed 2 days ago, 3 days ago. But the ants are doing great. They don't really care about hunting that much. I gave them some hunting the first day I got them, and they haven't really been interested in hunting since. Probably because they aren't that big of a colony. But they love that protein. They'll easily clean this whole mealworm around a day or 2, and then this way it will be all hollowed out, ready to get a new mealworm. And while I recorded this video, I also suddenly saw a bug fly around, so I decided to kill that and give it to them. And I didn't give any video of them taking it down because I moved on to the next colony. But when I remembered it and saw it was down the nest, I saw this clip here and just look at this. I love my new macro lens. This is an all new macro lens. I got it yesterday. The queen was over tasting a little bit, but all in all it was the worker cutting it up and giving it to the queen through Trophallaxis? I can't pronounce that word. But yeah, the ants are doing great. I'll be posting an update on these maybe next week or 2 weeks. I'm planning on doing an ant colony every week, so we can slowly get through all of them without seeing too much of the same. But yeah, let's move on to the next colony, which is the Camponotus Vegas. I'm gonna call it Vegas because that sounds like Vegas, and that's, yeah, Vegas it is. I tried to unpack them and show a video of it, but to not to scare the ants too much, I just decided to do it off camera. But they got really scared when they finally came out in the light, and I get it because there's a lot of light out here. They got very scared. Also, this is the first time I'm keeping a Camponotus colony, so it'll be kind of a learning procedure. But they're just huge compared to the Lasius niger. I got them in their new outworld, their new setup. I kind of failed again because they were so nervous, these ants. They're just, yeah, as soon as I opened it, they were just all over the place. Again, I tried to record it, but it failed miserably. But here's the aftermath. The setup is inside the outworld, and the outworld is connected to a new test tube, which I'm hoping they will move to later. I'm gonna put some light on them and a heat mat under them to encourage the move, because when they have moved over to the test tube I can record them a lot better, and that is my wish for this. And the same with the Mesobarbarians. They have the exactly same setup. But yeah, the Camponotus queen is huge, I must say, compared to the Lasius niger queen and workers. She's doing pretty good, I think. To be honest, I don't know. But she has around 10 workers. Right now she has a bit of pupae and a bit of larvae, but she don't have any eggs. But the Camponotus queens kind of lay a bunch of eggs, takes a big break and lay a bunch of eggs once again. So that's probably why there isn't any more eggs. I decided to give them some hunting. They didn't really run back to tell the other ants that we got hunting. They were just eating, and then the next ant discovered it, and then the third ant discovered it. It was kind of these 3 ants just discovering their new outworld. Probably also the 3 ants that was scared and jumped out of the test tube as soon as I got them out. But yeah, the Campanose ants are doing great. It's a very small colony right now, but I'm hoping it will get large. I really like watching them because they are so big that you don't really need this macro lens. I also gave the Campanose ants a pre-killed mealworm, which they didn't care at all. They loved the sugar. There's a whole hour they were just taking the honey, but as far as I saw, I only saw one ant just checking out the mealworm, saying, "Oh, there's a mealworm here. I don't really care," and just walking straight over to the honey. So they don't really care about the protein right now. Maybe they got fed yesterday before I bought them, I don't know. But yeah, let's move on to the Mesobarbarians. Again, I'm unboxing the Mesobarbarians off camera, but as soon as I unboxed them, nothing happened. The Campanose ants got completely crazy, but these Mesobarbarians were just like, oh, well, I don't really care about this. They have about, I think they have 1 major and around 20 or so workers, so they're the same size as the Lasius colony. But to be honest, I haven't really been able to count them because they keep just walking on top of each other, just right up against the cotton wool. So I can't really see anything about how they're doing. Also, the reason why their nest is so dirty is because they have taken the cotton wool all over the place. I don't know if they tried to escape or what. Mesobarbarians have a tendency to bite and try to escape, so I'll be watching out for that. So I don't really know how much brood and eggs and larvae they have. I can see some, but to be honest I can't really see that much because it's kind of hard to see. I decided to give the Mesobarbarians some seeds because they love seeds. I would love it if anyone in the comments know which seed to give them, because I just bought some seeds at the ant store, which I said that's what we're feeding them. So I just thought, yeah, okay, fine. I guess you know best. I don't know anything. So they're eating some seeds. I don't really know what seeds it is. They didn't seem interested at all. As soon as I opened the nest and put it in the outwell, they weren't really interested in getting out. Before a few seconds later, they were just standing and looking a bit nervous compared to the Campanose colony, which just ran off all over the place and just wanted to explore. These were a bit more nervous and slowly getting out and just checking out the area. I also gave the ants some seeds, which they didn't really care at all about. So I decided maybe a pre-killed mealworm, but again, not really something they wanted. Maybe they got fed yesterday, I don't know. But they started cleaning up their test tube, and as you can see here, from the first clip to the last clip I've taken of them, they have really cleaned up the whole test tube. It's the first time I have a Mesobarbarians colony, so I hope I'll do fine. Should be a fairly large colony soon. All in all, it's been a fantastic day watching them with this new macro lens and recording them. I'm hoping the Mesobarbarians also will move into their new test tube soon, so I can get a very clear look of how many there are and how big and brood and everything about them. Because right now it's just one big question mark. I can just see seeds and ants. Nothing else, to be honest. But yeah, this has been the first video of 2019 with Ant Holleufer. Hopefully not the last. I'll try to keep making these videos, and I'm back on the horse again. I want to make videos. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.